We are now passing through the lake, I'm not sure what it's called, and it's between the two locks. So it's between the lock on the Atlantic side and then the lock on the Pacific side. And these looks like an island, but it was once a hill or a mountain, because this lake is man-made. It was a valley that was flooded obviously 100+ years ago for the making of the Panama. So it's no longer a hill or a mountain, it's an island. Look, now there's people living on it. The little houses, I suppose, at both ends where the canal are. There are big towns, big cities there, because they would employ hundreds. It doesn't stop. It goes 24/7, 365 days a year in Panama. And these, which are now islands, no longer hills or mountains, who knows what wildlife is on it, because it's just jungle. Surprisingly enough, the mozzies have gone. What did you think of the size of the mosquitoes? They looked like moths. They were that big. They were as big as moths, and they were mozzies. Deadly. But yeah. So this is. Oh, I can see swimming in the water over there. Could be a oh. I know there's a few things. I don't know if you can see them. Big tree stumps. When you look at the terrain and the vegetation here, just on the top of this mountain that was, and you then get an idea of what it was like, because it's only, I think it's like 49 kilometers or miles across, but it took them a very long time to do it on foot the first time. And you can see now why. It wasn't a paved road. They had no drones to see their way, fighting through that every step of the way, is cutting down trees. Crikey. When you look at the terrain and the vegetation here, just on the top of this mountain that was, and you then get an idea of what it was like, because it's only, I think it's like 49 kilometers or miles across, but it took them a very long time to do it on foot the first time. And you can see now why. It wasn't a paved road. They had no drones to see their way, fighting through that every step of the way, is cutting down trees. Crikey.
Good morning. We are entering the Panama Canal. So unfortunately it's raining, but maybe that adds to the mystique. Got a few tugboats. There in the background you can see America's Bridge, which I think Heather videoed earlier.
Just picture an 8-story building. That's about how high we're going to be going up. A lot of activity going on up here at the bridge. You know, although the locks themselves appear calm, there's a remarkable amount of activity that takes place behind the scenes. Tug captains can...
Lock gates nearly open.
To a certain degree. Water from upland from different places flows down into the Chagres River and then into the Gatun Lake.
First gate's open, and then we're going to sail in slowly.
Take a moment to appreciate just how little clearance exists between our ship and the locked walls. Although these chambers are dramatically larger than the original walls, the margins remain surprisingly small. For the bridge, our captain and tugboat operators, I often trust them.
We're coming in, these are the big gates. I don't know if you can see, they're hollow, they're airtight when they're closed. They reckon they can just move easy, like with a finger, they're so well
see the lock gates ahead of us, second chamber.
Dude's down there waving.
And then we get closer, won't be long now till it's all we shove in, and the gate behind us will shut, and we'll rise up. But I'm not sure how we're going to rise.
I don't know whether this one guy on the end of a rope's going to be much good at holding this ship, but there you go. Gates are closing.
Okay, the gate behind us is shutting. I will try and get up there to get a view from the sea. Getting it.
That makes a little bit more sense. You see the marks on the wall. Those are yellow pontoons, they float. The water level is coming up.
If you're doing intentions, as you can see, the water is rising in the lock, and the ship is rising too as well. And then if you look at the lock chamber number 2, you see the water level is going down.
That's on the other side of the boat.
So we're starting to equalize. Soon we'll equalize on both sides. We'll be ready to open the gates in front of us. We continue on our journey.
The yellow taxi across the Panama Canal now, the gates shut. That's funny. Go. There we can't get out, so it's now gone in the gate. But we'll see if it gets, what happens when the gate shuts. Because the gate is going to shut behind us soon. I was probably used to it. Probably been in and out, up and down this canal most of its life.
So we've got it's just mostly smashed around up with the fish at this end of it. Filling up the last lock before we enter the lake. Hang a dead chicken over the side. That's what we've come through. It's the Atlantic. We're going into the Pacific.
Gone through Panama Canal and look at Panama City. Here we go. We've been sailing through bloody jungle all day through the lake, and now, my gosh, Panama City. Out of the boat is yeah, still a bit of jungle there, but then we are coming up to more buildings, and that's it. We are through the Panama Canal, and on the way in the water raised us up, and on the way out the water has dropped us down. See? Wow, it is amazing. I fully understand it. Sure you do, James, and probably Henry as well, but Granny doesn't really get it and understand it. I'll have to get you to explain it to me when we're home. There you go. I'm better shooting through here still because then I can see what I'm doing. Look at it. Wow, Panama City is huge. I actually haven't given any thought to Panama City. It's more the canal. Wow. There you go. Alright, I'm doing a pan around. Before you know it, you've got the jungle. The jungle means the monsters.
It's a huge city.
Yeah.
It's bigger than before.